Good afternoon. Welcome to the forecast discussion for February 27th, 2014. It's currently 12:44 p.m. We are cold out there with temperatures in the upper teens to lower 20s over the northern interior, upper 20s to lower 30s over the New York City metropolitan area, and lower to mid 30s over the Philadelphia metropolitan area. The warmest spot, of course, is over southern New Jersey and around Delaware, where temperatures are in the upper 30s to lower 40s with a nice southwesterly wind. We have a Arctic cold front moving through the region as we speak, producing a few scattered snow flurries and snow showers. Not much in the way of accumulation, but still something that will definitely might catch you a bit off guard if you run into one of those snow squalls where visibility falls to roughly about a mile in some isolated cases. For tonight, the skies will clear, and that means temperatures will crash to record levels to the single digits, possibly below zero over the northern interior, like around Scranton, northeastern Pennsylvania, Sussex, New Jersey. It is going to be bone-chilling cold out there. So if you're outside tonight, take some precaution. You're going to need it, with temperatures in the cities in the single digits. So it's going to be pretty cold out there. On the latest radar, you can see the snow showers developing throughout the region. Again, not much in the way of accumulation, but there'll be the short bursts of moderate snow, like what we're seeing here in central Pennsylvania, move through the region today. That might catch you a bit off guard. Not not a significant snowfall in any way, shape, or form, but a light snowfall that could produce about an inch of snow in a few isolated locations. Otherwise, a dusting to nothing at all with these snow flurries. On the infrared satellite picture, you can see these disturbances moving through in the Arctic cold front. High pressures in control for the rest of the week, which means Friday and Saturday, tranquil and calm, but unfortunately cold. How cold? Well, on Friday, we have temperatures struggling in the upper teens to lower 20s. Remember, we should be around 48 degrees right now. So that is pretty cold, about 20 degrees below normal. Saturday, we start to warm up a bit as this high pressure system shifts east to a balmy 37 degrees over southern New Jersey, 34 degrees around the New York City metropolitan area, and about 32 over the northern interior. Yeah, we're really warming up this weekend, but unfortunately, here comes a major winter storm as well. So where is this storm coming from that everyone's talking about? Well, we see it right now in the water vapor here and here. See, what's going to happen is that the polar and subtropical jet stream and the disturbances involved in these jet streams, here and here, will interact. The polar jet stream will bring this Arctic air, which you can see with this cold front here, to set up over the northern mid-Atlantic. Where this Arctic cold front stalls out on Sunday night is going to be key in determining who gets what and how much. Meanwhile, this disturbance will intensify and ride along that boundary. This disturbance and how it interacts with the polar disturbance and how strong it gets and how fast will determine the storm track of the overall storm. Why? If this disturbance intensifies a little bit too quickly, it allows a ridge to build up over the southeast. So that would lead to a storm track, now follow the arrow right here, that goes like this and cuts northeast towards, let's say, central New Jersey, which obviously would mean more rain. However, if this disturbance stays weak until it gets to about the Mississippi River Valley, then the storm track is to the south of New Jersey, which would lead to far more snow and ice. So we have to watch to see how these disturbances interact. They will finally be over the United States in areas of better sampling over portions of southern Canada and of course over the United States by this evening. That's why the zero-Z model guidance that I've been pointing to for tonight will really give us a good handle on what to expect with these storms. But for the most part, we have the general idea here. Arctic cold front drops south. This disturbance rides along that Arctic cold front. Periods of snow with various low pressure systems develop. Starts late Sunday night as a light snow event for everybody. Changes over to rain over portions of southern New Jersey. An ice-snow mix over central New Jersey, the Philadelphia Metro, New York City Metro, and potentially a very heavy snowfall over just to the north and west of the city. So we're going to have to watch to see exactly how this all sets up, where the steady precipitation starts to get cut off to the north, and where that rain snow line is to the south. So there's still a lot to work out here. Going to use the latest GFS model guides because they're all basically saying the same thing, just different ways of handling the details. And quite frankly, any one of the models, the GFS, the Canadian, or the European model guidance, or the ensemble model guidance, all have a valid solution. So you really can't discount any of them at this point. So, for tonight, temperatures are going to crash. And when they crash, unfortunately, we're going to see record cold temperatures in the single digits below zero to single digits above zero throughout the region. Of course, the coldest locations over the interior. For tomorrow, high pressure and control, but very cold temperatures in the upper teens to lower 20s along the coast, mid to upper teens over the interior. Brutally cold out there with high pressure in control and temperatures well below normal. For Saturday, high pressure starts to exit. We warm up a little bit. Low temperatures in the single digits to lower teens. High temperatures in the lower to mid 30s over the interior. Mid to a few upper 30s along the coast. Sunday, though, that's where things get interesting. Now, throughout much of the day on Sunday, I expect dry conditions until we get to the afternoon. By the afternoon, let's say around 4 or 5 p.m., our Arctic cold front will drop south. We'll start to get precipitation to break out. Our high temperature on Sunday will likely be in the morning hours, somewhere in the mid to upper 30s. Then that Arctic cold front drops south, and then I expect temperatures to fall and then hold steady in the lower to mid 30s throughout the entire region. From there on out, temperatures fall, obviously in the evening, so that by the time we get to Monday morning, everyone's in the upper teens to lower 20s. Now, this unfortunately means for Monday morning, widespread snowfall could be expected. Snow, sleet, rain over southern New Jersey, possibly freezing rain. And then on Monday, we're going to have to watch to see the exact details of how this whole setup evolves. Where is this low pressure system track? Where is the cold air at the mid levels and at the lower levels to determine who gets all snow, who gets an icy mix, and who gets rain. A little bit too far out to nail down the details yet, but we're getting there. We certainly have the basic idea here of this storm starting late Sunday, continuing all the way through Monday. It's going to be an all-day event on Monday. Everyone's going to eventually see snow out of this storm. The question just is how much and when. Then the storm starts to pull out early on Tuesday and finally out of here by Tuesday afternoon. Temperatures throughout the period, obviously to the north of the coldest boundary, to the freezing boundary, temperatures will be in the mid to upper 20s. To the south, you have the potential to jump up into the upper 30s. For example, great example, on the GFS MOS guidance, the numerical guidance to tell what type of temperatures you're dealing with. Let's see here, Philadelphia on Mondays at 29. But if we go to Wildwood during that time period is at 38. So you can see the type of thermal gradient we're kind of setting up here along the coast with very cold air locked in this boundary, setting up a very dynamic and tight thermal gradient along the coast and over the region that will produce the potential for some very heavy precipitation as well. Everything clears out by Wednesday with high pressure and control. Still cold, temperatures in the mid to upper teens for lows and upper 20s to lower 30s for highs. Well, hopefully over the next couple of days, we'll have a better handle on this storm and what to expect. I expect to have a preliminary snow map out, or first snow map out, by tomorrow afternoon, detailing what to expect this storm as we gather better data overall. Well, that is the forecast discussion. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and nynjpaweather on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and LinkedIn. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.